hands on deck, mateys, because we're in for one heck of a journey. Sit down, grab a barrel full of rum, and listen to this old girl's tale.
The name's Charlotte Killigrew, Captain Charlotte Killigrew, also known as the Silver Lady and Pirate Queen of the Seven Seas. I'm the captain of the pirate crew that I brought together, known as Silver Chaos, with a crew of 100 men and women gathered from all corners of the Aselian world. Vikings, gypsies, and even elves with impressive physique that are impossible to match up against. And that's because they're strong, fast, and very strategic. Like yours truly. In my era, I've conquered both the land and seven seas with an iron fist, and there was no one on the planet who could stop me. No kings, no queens, no elves or warriors, and not even the goddess of the sea herself. But one day, out of nowhere, I had suddenly ended up arriving in the future, appearing in the present day of Neo-Japan, all thanks to a young lass named Dr. Mai Nimura, who used her mechanism called the World Time Chamber to bring myself to an era that's completely unfamiliar to me. But despite the events that occurred, and arriving suddenly in an unknown culture, that won't stop me from being the captain that I was destined to be. As such, I've gotten to learn how to use what people in this era call technology. Things like cars, computers, and even those tiny devices that can communicate with others. I have mastered them all. But the most important thing that I've gained from this time period are weapons. No matter what era I'm in, I won't stop until I make a name for myself once again and conquer everything that stands in my way. And take some lasses and dames along the way. I'm a tough-as-nails woman with a brash, seductive, and strong will when it comes to conquering some dames' hearts, and becoming very violent when I have a full stomach of rum. When yours truly is heated and in action, I can store all me muscles and be able to use even my own vessel as a weapon, by throwing it at my enemies like a projectile. That's just how dangerous this pirate queen is. Now, in a new era and people knowing the stories of this pirate's past life, I have a personal goal: to reunite with my crew and bring them all to this era, every single one of them. As of this moment, 2 of them are now with me, Zina Marjorie and Mary Bonnet. And with their help, I'll make sure that lass Mai does what I tell her to do. And even so, I have my own ways to make sure it happens. When I have a goal, I'll make well sure it succeeds. And whoever is foolish enough to try and stop me, then prepare to be cast off to the deepest depths of the sea to meet your end.